It's spent. It's spent. Give the Honorable Kajwang the mic. Just give him the next. The one next. Yeah? Which one?
Mr. Chair, I know you said that with good wisdom that we should approach the chairs of the committees to discuss these issues. But as you know, we have just explained that it is coming from several committees, and many of them we are interacting with them. You can see the speed with which this legislation is going. So just indulge us in a few things. We just want to make good legislation in particular areas. And I am just looking at 35B, and I agree this is a beautiful way of entrenching people's fundamental rights and limiting them by statute. I think that is what the courts have ruled before. But Chair, if you consider, the committee chair, if you consider 35B in subsection 2, where a person is suspected or accused of any offense under this act, the person's home or property may be searched. If you just do a further amendment, a small one, and say the person's home or property may, with a warrant, be searched. Just add the word warrant, with a warrant, be searched. Now, that would make sure that these people who are looking for fugitives or harassing people in their homes and so on would have to obtain a warrant before a magistrate or before a judge, and therefore there would be some type of proceedings in which these people are able to protect their rights. So just the words, the person's home or property may, with a warrant, be searched. Thank you, Chair. I know there is already in the law, including 35A is in the law, it is in the Constitution. This is why we are repeating it. The entire 35A that persons will enjoy fundamental freedoms and rights, that is in the law, it's in the Constitution. So we are just being very clear, and we are being particular, especially you followed what happened to Miguna. Yes, we abandoned him because he abandoned us before we abandoned. But I don't want to waste Chair's time. Miguna was visited by people who, without warrant, searched his home. And searching a home cannot be tasteful if you want. So with a warrant, that now brings those proceedings before a magistrate or the court. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Now, I want to hear from the Honorable Kuria. I'll come to you. The Honorable Kala.
I think, Honorable Chair, I want to agree with my senior, Honorable TJ Kajwang, that when you make these laws, you should make them for prosperity. And therefore, if adding the word warrant assures that the rights of these people will be better taken care of, it's an amendment that we are willing to accommodate. So we agree that we adopt Honorable TJ Kajwang's amendment and add that the person's home or property may be searched with a warrant. With that, I move on, Honorable Chair.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate Chairperson. Are we dealing with the same issue? Okay, the Honorable Okello.
Chair, thank you very much, and I want to thank the Chair of Finance for accepting the change, because again, we have seen areas where certain sections of the law are susceptible to abuse by the powers that be, and we have lately seen how, without proper definition, government can interfere, so to speak, in the name of political vendetta. So if a warrant will be coming from a court of law, a competent court of law, Honorable Speaker, then that is the line to take, and I support the amendment.
Thank you, the Honorable. 1 minute, the Honorable Martins of Niwa.
Chair, this is very important. Also, could this be applied on 2C? Chair, the financial information of people, families, and private affairs is very, very important. Could that be applied as well? Because if just left open, these are very important documents families do have and individuals. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Members, Honorable Kuria.
You know, I would nudge my honorable colleagues, since we have accommodated the issue of needing to have a warrant of arrest for search and property, we don't necessarily have to add that to information, because honorable Chair, all these laws must be within the confines of law. So we would even expect that sharing of this information would be within the Data Protection Act. And therefore, us passing this law does not give any powers to break any other law of the land. And with that, I don't think we really need to add that. So I think that the amendment by TJ Kajwang suffices in terms of enshrining the rights of those people.
Perfect. I think I like the spirit. Bipartisan spirit is the best. I now go ahead to put the question that the provisions relating to sections 35A and 35B